Donald Trump's lawyers got into a testy exchange with Judge Arthur Engoron via email this week as they were attempting to continue to delay the trial that, of course, yesterday we did have the closing arguments, but by God, Donald Trump's lawyers did not want that to happen. First, Donald Trump's lawyers tried to claim that, well, he's got, Melania's mom died on Tuesday, or at least it was announced on Tuesday, so, he's got things to do, they said. And the judge responded with basically like, yeah, we all do. I'm very sorry about the news, but, I have to rearrange like 30 people's schedules just because this one guy, who, by the way, is actually still going out and doing campaign events this week, so doesn't make much sense for him to not be able to do the court case, but he can still do all of these other events. Trump's lawyers, of course, were kind of caught flat-footed on that. And then Engoron told them that, hey, I know you want Donald Trump to go ahead and give a closing statement, but during that closing statement, quote, he may not impugn myself, my staff, plaintiff staff, or the New York State court system. He may not deliver a campaign speech. To which Donald Trump lawyer Christopher Keese said, no, we're not going to agree to any of that. So Engoron's like, all right, then he cannot give a closing statement. So the whole thing with Trump, as I had said, he would end up blowing up his case. Unfortunately, the judge says, yeah, it's not going to happen. Because Donald Trump's lawyers would not agree that Trump wouldn't just attack everybody in the courtroom, which, by the way, is exactly what I had predicted would happen. It is kind of shocking that Trump's lawyers wouldn't even agree to not letting Donald Trump attack everybody in the courtroom. That's just bonkers. Absolutely a client that is out of control. And it did get so bad, so testy in the email exchange, that at one point Engoron said in all caps, I will not grant any further extensions, after Trump's team continued to push for an extension on the closing arguments. And then the fireworks really happened. Donald Trump, angry as ever, got on Truth Social and responded after being mad at the judge by saying this. I am heading to the great state of Iowa. By the way, this is in all caps, like caps lock on whole time. I am heading to the great state of Iowa to fulfill a commitment made to do a big Fox News town hall tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. I will then be forced to circle back to New York, where I would like to personally do the closing argument on the civil trial where the Trump-hating judge and attorney general are working closely together to screw me, even though I've done nothing wrong. This is a rigged and unfair trial, no jury, no victims, a great financial statement, just before the important Iowa primary, election interference. Judge refuses to abide by the June appellate division decision, which gave me total victory in this witch hunt. That never happened, by the way. Let's go ahead and reiterate that. Like, the appellate court did not say Trump won at all. Like, that's not a thing that ever happened. Secondly, no jury. Again, as per usual, take that up with Alina Habba, because she's the one who literally forgot to check the box for a jury trial. That's 100% on her, not on the judge, not on the prosecutors. Alina Habba screwed you there. And you say there's no victims. Well, guess what? In a civil lawsuit like this brought by the state itself is the victim. Okay, that's how that works. The victim is the state that got screwed out of tax money because of you changing the values of your property. Like, that's kind of what happened there. But I do like that he's like, I had a prior commitment at Fox. I can't skip that. But his lawyer's like, but he needs to skip the trial because, his mother-in-law just died. The dude sent out one post on Truth Social, two or three sentences, I think it was, about Melania's mom, his mother-in-law, dying this week. Like, that's how little he could be bothered. And it was, by the way, sent out in between attacks on Biden and the court system. Like, in between ranting about his immunity case and ranting about Biden, he's like, oh, by the way, Melania's mom died. She was very beautiful. Yeah, you really don't care. You have no human emotions. And all you know how to do is rant and rave like a lunatic on Truth Social. Your lawyers are getting just worked over by this judge with their idiotic filings, presumably at your request. But either way, the trial is coming to an end, and it's not going to end well for Donald Trump. Hi, everyone. This here is little Athena. And Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet. So please, don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.